Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm making a recipe for you, and I am surrounded by things. I have back behind me over here, I have vinegars and oils, and you can see the table. I have stuff everywhere. This is another one of my antipasta salads with pasta. That's it's just what I call it because I like the pasta in it. I like antipasta salads, but I like the pasta in it too. So it's more of like a antipasta salad, but it's got pasta. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got my New Wave oven here, my New Wave PIC. I'm going to turn that on sear and start it. And then I have got a bag of garden rotini noodles that I'm going to put in here. So I've got to cook these, and I want to tell y'all, and I told y'all this before, but I want you to make sure that when you are cooking pasta or potatoes or something, you've got to make your water salty, because if you don't salt your water, you will never, and get them salty enough, you will never get the saltiness in that pasta or in those potatoes. It doesn't matter. You can put a ton of salt on them after they're cooked, but they're still not going to taste as good. So I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of kosher salt in this water, and that's going to be enough. Of course, you know, when you drain your water, so I mean, you don't have all that salt in there anyway. And also another thing I want to tell you is, when you're fixing something like this, I was always told when I was growing up to put oil in your water, in your pasta water, so your pasta wouldn't stick together. But if you do that, if you put oil in there, nothing's going to stick to that pasta. And you want your dressings or your vinaigrettes or whatever you're using to stick on that pasta. So don't put any oil in there. Just put your salted water in there. And so I'm going to let this come up to a boil. And when I get to the next step, well, let me see. I've got quite a few things that I've got to cut up and all, but you'll know everything that I'm putting in this. And like I said, it's a lot. And also, just to let you know, the recipe will be under the video in the description box. And if you're on your phone or whatever, you can find the description box by going down to the title and looking at over to the right of the title. There's a little drop down arrow. So you click on that and your description will be there. And the recipe, from now on, all the recipes of my videos will be in that description box. So I'm going to let this come up to a boil, and I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, I'm back. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to go on and start getting some of this stuff ready that goes in, that I'm going to put in the salad while the pasta is cooking. And I have got, this is probably gonna sound weird, but I just want to try this. I've got 1 can of black beans that I've rinsed and drained really well in that bowl. I've got 2 of the little pickling cucumbers that I'm going to put in here. I'm like cleaning out my refrigerator and putting stuff in here. So I've got these 2 little pickling cucumbers that I'm going to cut up. I've got 1 orange bell pepper that I'm putting in here. I've got a few, just a very few of the Cherub tomatoes, red tomatoes. And I've got a red onion, and I'm only going to put in about half of this red onion. So when I get all this back together, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I had to I didn't put the cucumbers, the 2 little cucumbers in there because they were not good at all. So now I'm getting ready to fix the, let me see if I can get my camera turned around here. Hold on. Well, I'm getting ready to fix the dressing. I'm going to go on and pour this. I have a can of Delilah Super Select Mild Giardiniera. I think Giardiniera. This is a 25-ounce can, and I've got a little of the water in it. Very little bit of it. But I'm pouring this in the bowl, too, because that's going to go in this. And it's got carrots and cauliflower and pepperoncinis in it and all different kinds of things. And I'm going to keep that jar because that will be a good jar to make salad dressing in the next time. Alright, so what I'm doing is I've got 1 packet of Italian salad dressing mix, and I'm going to put that in here. That's going to go in here. And then with that, you use 1/4 of a cup of vinegar. And I'm going to use the unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. And I'm going to shake this up real good. And I'm going to put, oh gosh, couldn't get the top off. Alright. So I'm putting 1/4 of a cup of that in here. My kids love vinegar, so this is going to have a lot of vinegar in it. Alright, and then I'm got to put the oil, and I'm putting extra virgin olive oil in here. And I'm going to put about 3/4 of a cup of oil in here because I'm going to put extra things in here on this. So I'm going to put about 3/4 of a cup of olive oil. Alright. And then I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup of balsamic vinegar. I'm going to put that in here. Because last time when I fixed an antipasta salad, it just was kind of too dry. So this had just exactly 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to put that in here. And then I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar. I'm putting that in here too. That's why I put the extra oil in here, because of that. Alright, so it's 1/4 a cup of that. And then I'm going to put, I don't know, about 1/2 of a teaspoon of oregano leaves. I'm going to put that in here too. And then I'm going to take my little whisk, and I'm going to whisk this all up. And I think I'm going to put some, probably about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard in here too. But I'm going to put this in the refrigerator now, so this will be chilling. It's going to be chilling. It's going to be chilling in the refrigerator while I'm getting all the other stuff together. And I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I've got a can or jar of roasted red peppers. I'm going to cut those up. I've got a can of fresh cured green ripe medium olives. I'm going to cut those in half. I've got pitted California style black olives medium. I'm going to cut those in half and put them in the bowl that's right here. And I'll bring you back when I get that done. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I've got all that cut up. The next thing I'm going to put in here is just a whole thing of Hormel pepperonis, original pepperonis. They're going in the bowl. And that's the only meat that I have. I didn't have any salami or anything, so I'm using the pepperonis. And then I gotta separate these. I've got a thing of Monterey Jack cheese. I have a thing of medium cheddar cheese. And I have some Swiss cheese slices. Now I'm just going to cut these. I don't know, it's maybe 2/3 of a, no, not even that much. About a half a pound of Swiss cheese. I'm going to do about half of this medium cheddar cheese and half of this Monterey Jack cheese. So remember, everything will be in the description box under this when I get this finished. So I'm going to go on now and cut up all my cheeses and get those in here, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. I have everything chopped up now. Wow, this is taking a while. I just got the pasta out of the refrigerator, and I'm going to put that in here. And once again, this made a huge bowl, and I just used one thing of pasta this time. So now I've got to get all this mixed up. And this is the Tri-Color pasta. It's got spinach pasta, and I forgot what else it's got, but I love this pasta. Alright, so alright, now I'm going to go on, since I still got to put all this together anyway. I'm going to go on and add the dressing to it. And I did put a tablespoon of Dijon mustard in here, and I started up. This has been sitting in the refrigerator too, and then it's all emulsified. And so I'm going to drizzle this all on here, and I'm going to stir all this up. Try to get as much of this out as I can, because with all this stuff in here, this pasta soaks it up, soaks this dressing up. And then it kind of, the last time every time I'd fix a bowl or whatever, I'd put ranch in it, but I hope I've got enough this time. I don't know. I did put extra oil and all in this one, so it would be coated pretty well. These black beans, I just, like I said, I was using things that was in my pantry that I needed to use up, and plus I just love the Antipasta salad with pasta. It just has all the stuff in here. Alright, so I'm going to go on and mix this up and get all this mixed up, and then I'm going to fix a plate. I know it's not going to be as good now than it would be after I let it sit, but I still want to taste it and see what it tastes like. So I'll bring you back in just in a minute. Okay, here it is. This would be a good thing for Easter Sunday as a salad. Alright, I'm gonna had to get more than I wanted right now to get a taste of everything. I knew. I knew this was going to be amazing. And it is. The cheeses, everything. Oh my gosh, this is just so good. Alright. This took a lot to make it, and it made a huge bowl. But we're going to be able to eat it through Easter. So, If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to be a part of my Facebook group, you can go to www.facebook.com/foodprepping and like my page there. And I hope you have a wonderful Easter. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.